That is later to come in the video, boys. But first of all, for Premier League tots, we had a few packs to open, sort of decent value. We ended up getting Team of the Season, Zinchenko, as my first Premier League Team of the Season pull. And Trent in the same pack. So we have the best Premier League fullback and Zinchenko in the same pack. So, you know what? We'll take it. And it was a very, very good, lucky start to the weekend because not only did I pack Team of the Season Zinchenko, I packed from my 85 by 10 Tots Harry Kane. So, I mean, that's just pretty cool, I guess. So, we'll take it. And then we did one League SBC run through. We packed a tradable Team of the Season Trippier and an untradeable Team of the Season Trippier back to back. And we sold the tradable one for like 98k, I'd like to say. Yeah, 98k. So we made a solid 85k profit from a League SBC run through. So this was the team that we went into the weekend league with. Now, I've got a story to tell. So this is how we started off. Pedro didn't start off great. Kane was awful. De La Feu was my only good player. Joe Linton was okay. Rabiot was shocking. Trippier was shocking. Zinchenko was abysmal. Desai was poor. Cordoba was not great. Emerson was okay. And Van der Sar kept me in a lot of games. And that's like the story of my weekend league. And eventually, halfway through my first 10 games, we put in Roy Keane and Capdevila. And that didn't help things too much because after 10 games, we were 5-5. And I was like, well, 11's still possible, but we need to go 6-4. So I was still optimistic of getting 11 wins. And yeah. So let's just get into this gameplay. Let's just start. I'm not going to tell you anything else. So Pedro working his magic. We worked the goal well. Low driven near post shot. Beats the keeper. And that guy ended up rage quitting. Second game against this Donny. He had Centurions, Neymar, Isaac, Willock, Guimaraes, Joe Linton, Shah. So he had, and Nick Pope and Trippier. So he had a bit of a Newcastle theme going on with just a few players around them, which is fair enough to him. I don't know if he's a Newcastle fan, but just to have that many Newcastle players in your team, it's kind of obvious. So, yeah, we go straight into the game. Get the ball to Pedro from the kickoff. Nice little LB heel to heel. Nice little reverse elastico. We keep going this way, and then we hit a nice little step over into scoop roll, in the scoop turn, ball roll the keeper, low driven into the empty net. And that guy ended up rage quitting as well. He did get a goal back though, but he did end up rage quitting. So we're now 2 out of the 6 wins we need. And Harry Kane, in this game, we're already 1-0 up. He just gets through on goal. Green times it, and once again, we get another rage quit. So that puts us on 8-5. With 7 games to go. So now we only need one more win for a non-capped Premier League TOTS player pick, which was my minimum that I wanted from these last few games, and I was not very ambitious of it. I was very, very doubtful of even getting 9 wins because of how bad the gameplay was. But Roy Keane making a huge challenge here, and Trippier comes away with the ball, plays it out wide to Pedro, inside into Harry Kane. Harry Kane, he's got Pedro, he's got De La Feu as runners. He's going to use them both as bait and play it into De La Feu anyway. De La Feu should be getting tackled there, but he just uses his ability, gets across, and Harry Kane scores. And this is the exact same guy, by the way, but we win the ball high up. Joe Linton, De La Feu on the ball now, into Trippier. Trippier sees Pedro. Pedro, elastico, gets fouled while he's going for the shot, and we end up getting a penalty. By the way, guys, I'm still ill, but I'm just going to make do with it. Harry Kane steps up for the pressure penalty, perfectly in the top corner. I know how to take penalties, and this guy had a red card and ended up rage quitting. So, with 6 games left, we have 9 wins. We need 2 wins out of 6 to get 11 wins, which is very, very doable. And I was currently 4-0 at this point, and I don't know what had changed. It was literally just a different time of day. I had music on in the background, and then eventually my friend popped on cool with me, and I was still just sat there in silence playing the game, focusing. So that's the difference. When I have to be quiet, I actually play good FIFA, and also nighttime I play good FIFA. It's just, I don't know why. But yeah, we're already 2-0 up against this guy. We get the kick-off for the second half. Harry Kane runs through, gets a green time finish, and this guy ends up rage quitting, and that puts us on 10-5. We are now 5-0 in our last 5 games so far. And we're already 1-0 up in this game, so you kind of guess what's going to happen. We get it through to Harry Kane. He gets fouled as I was about to play that ball back across for the goal. And it's a penalty. This guy's already accused the pause. His Lucio has got a booking. We're going to do the same perfect penalty in the top corner with Harry Kane. You don't save those even if you go the right way. And it is a 2-0 rage quit. And we are now on 11 wins. So I decide, let's go for 14. I never got 14 in last year's TOTS because I used to play all my FUT Champs games on Friday night. I used to get like 11 wins, 4 losses per week, and I'd never push on. I would always go, I can't be bothered, let's just stick to the 11 wins and just hope we get something good. But this time round, I feel better this year. If I'd have played all of these games tonight, I think I would have gone 18, 16 wins, something like that. But we come up against this incredible team, and well, this is the only time I've had this year in FUT Champs. But this guy gives me a free win. So I don't know if you guys are going to see his name game tag, but once I see it, I'm going to write it down, and I'm going to make sure I send this guy a message and tell him who I got and say thank you for that free win, bro. So, yeah, this guy really boosted my confidence because that put me on, I think, 12-5, 7 games unbeaten, which is absolutely incredible. I've gone 7 games in a row without losing in FUT Champs in the second half with a 0 elo. So it's not like I was on like a -2 elo and I've won 9 in a row. No, I'm on a neutral elo, which means I can get players of like any skill level. And I don't know if this is lucky matchmaking, but you'd think that the sweats are all up at like 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m. kind of thing. No, just me that was the only sweat online apparently. So yeah, this guy scored a goal, but it's Pedro and Kane, like, you know. I mean, as the weekend progressed, De La Feu got slightly worse, but was still incredible. Pedro turned up. Kane got a little bit better. Trippier just stayed pretty poor, to be honest. I mean, he got subbed off for Meunier like every game, which was a new sub I tried out, because Meunier just had that physical presence, the 5-star skills and weak foot, and he shows it there with a brilliant ball on his weak foot for Pedro to make it 2-1. And this is the exact same guy again. We get the ball here with Roy Keane, who was a brilliant addition. The same with Capdevila. I don't think I can ever take those two out my team anymore. Here we are, De La Feu gets a nice little drag, gets a nice little Berber spin, and we finish it, and we get another rage quit, which means we need 1 win from 2 games. 1 win from 2 games to get 14 wins. And this is the team: Jairzinho, Foot Birthday Kante, Alawiran, Thuram, Pele, Player of the Month Mbappe, Ashley Cole, Fofana, Ramos, Alarm, and Van der Sar. One of the best teams I played all weekend. And by the way, 3 of my 5 losses came against gold teams. One of them came against a guy I was beating 3-1 in the 84th minute, and then he scored 3 in a row because I lost my head. And then the other 2 guys were actually just pretty good. So realistically, even with my poor performances, I still think 18 wins would have been possible this weekend. Let alone if I was playing, like, you know, all of my games Saturday evening. Maybe I could have gone 20-0, but that would obviously be impossible. I'm not that good at the game. I mean, I definitely think I can get 16 wins on a good weekend, maybe consistently, but I think 14 wins is where I would like to stay. And it wasn't even that difficult. I just kind of just shut up, vibed to some music, talked to someone, and I just chill. I just chilled out and I just played proper FIFA. I don't know how that didn't go in, by the way. A bit unlucky there with De La Feu, but you know, straight from that, this guy ends up going up the other end. He plays a poor pass here. Pedro picks it up. This guy wasn't that good considering how good his team was. And there's Kane through on goal with his 90 pace and an engine. Van der Sar comes rushing out. We dink it over Van der Sar, and a diving header from Kane makes it 2-0. This could be it, boys. This could be 14 wins, and this guy's getting desperate. Desai with a brilliant win. He's already cued the pause. He's already trying to slide tackle me to get the ball out of play, but I wanted more. Here we are. Ball in with Joe Linton. We wait for the run from Pedro. We play it to him. No, that was Kane, and Kane scores. 3-0, 37th minute. 14 wins in Premier League FUT Champs. 9 wins in a row. 9-0 for my last 10 games. Absolutely clutch. And here's the proof of the pudding. 14-5 with 1 game left. After that awful start to the weekend league, I can't tell you how happy I am with the gameplay Saturday night. I don't know what the difference was. It just, everything felt smoother. My concentration was more there. I felt more engaged with the game. I felt more focused, more determined. I felt smarter when it came to playing the actual game the later it got. And like, my performances at the start of those 10 games were quite lucky, some of them results. But by the end of it, I was deserving of beating those god teams. I was convinced, like, most games I was only 1 goal up at half-time and ended up scoring 1 in the 60th minute, but I was battering my opponents. They just left knowing I would win. So it's crazy. And so we're going to go and take a look at the stats for this weekend league. I think we put a focus on the new players. Trippier did nothing. He was awful. Joe Linton's class. Keane is world class. De La Feu is insanely good. Pedro showed up. Kane, 10 goals, 10 assists in his last 10 games that we played yesterday evening. So we're going to give a free win away to this guy. Whoever he is, you're getting a free win, buddy. And, sorry, my nose is so blocked. It's a bit annoying when you're trying to talk. Payet, Vieira, Garrincha, Lahm, Mbappe, Coman. It's a beatable team. This guy wasn't that good. If I had not lost one more game, 16 wins was 100% on. Trust me, if I had 2 games left, and I was 14 and I had 2 games left, I would have got 16. I was in that kind of playable mood. I felt unplayable. I felt really good on the game. I just kind of wished I'd left myself a couple more games instead of stressing myself out. But it is what it is. I almost broke things in my room due to the 5-5 run, which for a lot of people would not be bad. And then I went 9-0. And there was no celebrations at all. I just sat there in silence and kept playing the game. Just kept the momentum going. And we give a free win away for the good karma, obviously. And you saw a preview of my first Foot Champs picks earlier with a load of emojis. I wonder why. Well, here we go. 14-5 Foot Champs rewards after going 5-5 in my first 10 with bad gameplay. 9-0 in my second 10. First pick, we get De Gea. Being rewarded already, I see. Second pick, we get Inform Janssen. Huge. By the way, boys, EFL Tots just came out, so I might make a little video on that. We get another man of the match, but we're going to take Milinkovic-Savic. Now, into the red player picks. Oh my god, it's Mo Salah. 5-star skill moves, 2.8 million coin Mo Salah. I literally just saw him, went, oh my god, Salah. Took him, opened the next pick instantly. And took Martinelli. Like, I opened these with the littlest emotion possible. If I was opening these in broad daylight, I would have ran around my room screaming, probably taken my shirt off, and just started screaming Mo Salah running down the wing. But it was 1 AM. We're not doing that around here, boys. We're going to be calm. And we got Mo Salah. And I think it's very deserved for the way I played in those last 9 games. So, yeah, I'm very happy with that. 5-star skill, only 3-star weak foot for Salah, unfortunately, but incredible dribbling, incredible passing, incredible shooting, fastest player you'll ever see, other than Diaby and Openda, and very strong. So, there you go. I mean, we're now on 550k in the account, and EFL Tots is now out. I can afford pretty much all of them already. I don't know who we're going to try out. There's like a Brownhill, there's an Akpom, there's a Chong objective card that I want. There is a player pick with like 3 young player of the seasons in them. And I might do that player pick, but I don't think you can open it right now. It's a bit glitched. But yeah, let's get into the packs. First pack is not even a board. I think actually, within these packs we just have a lot of 2 rare gold player packs. But don't worry, if we have dupes, I quick sell them. I'm not dealing with that when I want to open my Tots pack. And like, that was the difference. If there wasn't a Tots pack for 14 wins, I would have just stopped at 11. And who knows, would I have got Salah? Maybe, maybe not. But, you never know. Like, I wanted this untradeable Tots pack because mainly I wanted fodder. I was like, maybe I could get someone good. But after that Salah, I'm not going to get anyone good. I just want players that I can put into SBCs. To help me get some new players, because there's a flashback Laporte coming out in the next couple of days. A flashback Havertz has already come out, which I want to complete. I have completed the first squad of him, as you'll see in a minute, and stuff like that. So, yeah, another dupe here, Brahim Diaz. It's quick sold, obviously, because we don't have time to mess around, and we have 3 packs left. 1 more 2 rare gold players pack. Yep. Talking about FIFA, after I've edited this video, I've got to sit on the companion app for like 2 hours doing the daily logins, the bronze to silver to gold upgrade method to get all the 20 done, to get some golds in my club ready for tomorrow's Premier League upgrades, to get Matoma. Then I can get Caicedo and Matoma in a team, and Havertz in a team with Laporte. Maybe I do a team with these brand new cards. We can get Ollie Watkins in a team. It's going to be crazy. I've got more videos planned. So what, are we going to just work towards the 8 rivals wins? I think so. I think we just work towards the 8 rival wins this week. We do 4 games with like Watkins, Matoma, Paulinho, Caicedo, something like that. And then we do 4 games with these new EFL Tots cards. So yes, boys, here's the pack you've all been waiting for. The Premier League Tots 3 players pack. Here we go. Let's see. It's not a player moment. It's going to be Harold Kane. So, good fodder, because we already have him in the club. So, we'll put him into an SBC. And we also get Zinchenko and Bruno Guimaraes, who I'm very excited to put in my team, because I do like Bruno Guimaraes. So, yeah, and we get Zinchenko dupe as well. We'll go into an SBC. That card is awful, by the way. I prefer his FUT birthday just because he's got skills, so he's actually useful in the attack. But Zinchenko's got no defensive positioning, no attacking positioning, no ability on the ball. He's weak as anything as well. He's slow. He's a bad card. I will not be keeping that card around unless I decide to card hoard, which I won't do considering Laporte's going to come out soon. I thought he was going to be tonight, but apparently not, so. Oh well. So yeah, I then realised I'd completed almost all of Ollie Watkins for free. I literally played one Squad Battles game like 20 minutes before I came off earlier, just to go get the Ollie Watkins done for tomorrow's video. Well, not tomorrow's video, like Wednesday's video. Because we're going to have to wait till like Tuesday, Wednesday to get like the Matoma. And then play with the EFL cards. Maybe just do it tomorrow. But like I've got to do the Chong objective as well. Which is like 6 games of Squad Battles. Or just 6 Rivals games with 3 Dutch players. Which is a bit of a waste. Because I'd have to try and get 3 Dutch players in with the new Premier League players. To just get both the objectives done at the same time. But I don't know. I've got time tomorrow to do it. But yeah, these are the custom tactics we used. I changed some of them up back to the originals before we played. These were all the tactics. I didn't change these throughout the last 9 games. These tactics got me all that gameplay. I basically, what I do is I like to use Capdevere as well as an attacking option to maybe get cutbacks. But I like just passing the ball, playing tiki-taka football in the midfield, waiting for the runs in, dragging players out of position, getting the ball into the attackers and doing a skill move. It's the way I like to play FIFA. It's a combination of fast passing, skill moves, and intellect. It's the way I like to play. And I think anyone else could play like that with, like, what, maybe a couple of days of practice in Rivals, whatever division you're in, you could play pretty well. However you want to play,
After yesterday's incredible FUT Champs run and rewards, I don't have a right to ask for anything from, like, Gold 1 Squad Battle rewards. But I'd love a Kefra Turam. I'd love a Kefra Turam. Red De Gea or Red Ito? I mean, it's not the end of the world. I've already got a team in a season, De Gea. There's apparently a Tots Allison coming as an SBC, so I'm going to take Ito, because, I mean, I don't really care at the end of the day. It is what it is. And then we have a couple packs to open, see if we get anything. This will, like, literally be like a 1-minute segment within the video. Because, again, I am literally not bothered about any of this stuff at all. Any position modifiers? Yes, lovely. Things we always love and need. Russian manager would quick sell him. And then we have a Prime Electrum. Let's see if we get anything from that. Can't stop. So no, we didn't get anything from our Squad Battles rewards, but at the end of the day, we can't really be asking for anything when we got Mo Salah and Martinelli red.
I forgot I was going to pop up there. But yeah, anyone can play how they want and it can work as long as you practice, is basically what I want to say. So here's the Ollie Watkins, the proof of the pudding that we did this card. He looks a bit average, but he'll hopefully be okay. He's got 4-star skills, so he's somewhat better than Kane. And this is the team, my new main team that I want to make with the flashback Laporte in it. So yeah, that's the team I want to go with. I want to use that team next time I play FUT Champs. Unless it's Serie A Tots, then we're doing a full Serie A team for Serie A Tots. Unless I don't want to put myself through mental pain. So thank you guys for watching. We will not be playing a Liga Tots because I have exams to worry about, or a exam to worry about next weekend. So it is what it is. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next one, I guess. And hope you all got decent Prem Tots rewards. Like moi.